Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Kissinger at the Citizenship Academy in Syracuse, New York. This is 5th grade math module 3, lessons 15 and 16. Today we're going to explore part 2, whole relationships. So let's start here. I'll show you a little bit kind of what that's talking about. It says, draw the following ribbons. When finished, compare your work to a partner's. We're just going to do it together. It says one ribbon. The piece shown below is only 1/3 of the whole. Complete the drawing to show the whole ribbon. So this is a part of a ribbon. This is 1/3 of the ribbon that's showing. We have to draw the rest of it. So we're going to draw a ribbon here. And we're going to make it into thirds. So we have 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. It has to make a whole ribbon. So we have to make it a whole, which is 3/3. The piece shown below is 1/3 of the whole. Letter B, it says the piece shown below is 4/5 of the whole this time. Complete the drawing to show the whole ribbon. So we know that this piece is going to be split into 4 equal pieces because it is 4/5 of the whole. So we'll split that into 4 pieces. Well, we need 5 pieces altogether because we are splitting this into fifths. So there's 4/5. We just need to add one more fifth to the end. Now the shaded piece is 4/5 of the whole. This time we have 2 ribbons, A and B. 1/3 of A is equal to all of B. Draw pictures of the ribbons. So we'll draw A first. And A can really be any length. It doesn't tell us what length A is. Here is ribbon A. Now we know that 1/3 of A is equal to all of B. So let's split this into thirds so we can know how much a third of that is. So 1/3 of A right here is equal to all of B. So B will be the length of 1/3. So this is A, and this is B. B is the same length as 1/3 of A. D, this time we have 3 ribbons, C, D, and E. Ribbon C is half the length of D. E is twice as long as D. Draw a picture of the ribbons. So we're going to draw ribbon C first. We'll draw a little bit longer this time. Because C is going to be, well, this is going to be half the length of D. So this is C. And it says C is half the length of D. So another way of saying that is D is going to be twice the length of C. So if we draw a ribbon that's twice the length, now we have ribbon D, which is C is half the length of D. Now it says E is twice as long as D. So it's saying the same thing, except it's saying it the other way around. Now we're saying E is twice as long as D. So we need to make a ribbon that's twice as long as this ribbon. We're going to have to go like all the way across the page here. And we'll make a line here, a line here, a line here. So if these were all equal parts, E would be twice as long as D. All right, next let's try a word problem. So I'm going to start by writing R, D, W on the side of my paper for read, draw, write. First I'm going to read the question. It says, in a race, the second place finisher crossed the finish line at 1 1/3 minutes after the winner. The third place finisher was 1 3/4 minutes behind the second place finisher. The third place finisher took 34 2/3 minutes. How long did the winner take? So I'll circle my numbers here. 1/3, 1 3/4, 34 2/3. And I want to find out how long the winner took. So I'm going to start by, now that I've read, I'm going to start by drawing a number line. And I know that the third place finisher finished with 34 2/3 minutes. I'm going to write a T up here for third. Now, I know that my second and my first place finisher finished in less time than my third place finisher. They finished earlier. So I'm going to start on the right side of my number line here, and I'm going to work backwards to the left. The first jump I need to make is from the third place finisher to the second place finisher, which is 1 3/4 minutes. That jump is going to be just like this. I'll write S up here for second place finisher. And this jump was 1 3/4 minutes. All right. Next, the time between the second place finisher and the first place finisher was 1 1/3 minutes. So I need to make another jump. In that interval, I will label 1 1/3 minutes. And right here is my first place finisher. They call them the winner, so I'll do a W here for winner. All right, so there's two different ways I could do this. I could add these two intervals together and subtract from 34 2/3, or I could subtract 1 3/4 and then 1 1/3. I'm going to choose. Let's add them both together, and then we'll subtract both of those intervals together to get back to the winner's time. So we'll do 1 1/3 plus 1 3/4. I need to find like denominators for those. 3 times 4 is 12. So I'll do 3 times 4 to get to 12 on the bottom. I need to multiply my numerator by 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Multiply my numerator by 3. And now I have 1 4/12 plus 1 9/12. I'm going to end up with 2 13/12, which equals 3 1/12. So 3 1/12 is this whole area here. Now I need to do 34 2/3 minus 3 1/12. So I need to find a common denominator between 3 and 12. Well, 3 is a multiple. 12 is a multiple of 3. 3 is a factor of 12. I can multiply 3 by 4. Multiply my numerator by 4 to get to 12, and I'll end up with 34 8/12 minus 3 1/12. I'm going to end up with 31 use them, subtract them, and then I'll take these and subtract them, and I'll do 31 and 7/12 minutes. So the last thing I need to do is my W. I need to write my answer in a sentence form. Look at what it's asking again here. It says, how long did the winner take? The winner took 31 and 7/12 minutes to finish the race. All right, and that's my answer there. So that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and look forward to seeing you next time.